Hey guys, Hardik here. I'm going to show you the best video settings of this Sony Handycam, and these settings will also work for other Sony Handycams as well, so make sure you watch this video till the end. So this is the very popular Handycam. The model number is Sony HDR CX405. It became popular because of its versatility, easy to use, affordable in price, and very lightweight option. So let me open the flap. Now I'm going to cover a lot of aspects in this video. Let me go to menu and go to image quality option here. So image quality, in your case it might be showing different option. So simply what you have to do is go and select high quality FX option. That will enhance the quality of videos. Now close. Frame rate, in your case it could be 50i or 50p. Simply select to 50p. So once the 50p is selected, simply go down and the dual video recording option will be disabled, which is okay. Now go to file format. The file format I like to choose is XAVCS HD. So make sure you select that. It has auto changed the frame rate from 50p to 25p. So it is your personal choice. By the way, 25p is the most used and popular frame rate. If you're making videos for YouTube or Facebook or any other social media, then 25p is the good option. If you're shooting the fast moving objects, then 50p can be a good option. With 50p frame rate, the file size will increase, and also in the future you can edit and make the video a little bit slower and it still remains the good quality. So if you want to choose the 50p, simply go next and select 50 Mbps and then press OK. Then once it's done, go back again, and now you see everything is set. Once image quality and size settings has been set, simply close it and go to camera and mic. In these settings you will find some tricky ones. If you haven't heard of any of these things, don't worry, I'm gonna explain quickly. White balance is for overall white balancing of the video. So either video is getting bluish tint or if it's getting the warm tint. So either your video looks more on bluish side or on orangish side. White balance, auto white balance can work best if you are unsure and keep changing your locations very quickly. But if you know what you're doing, and if you're shooting outdoor, go with the second option called outdoor white balance. If you're shooting indoor and having a lot of orange bulbs at night, then this one indoor settings can help. In my case, I usually go with this one push option, which I can set my own white balance. What you have to do is simply make sure your camera flap is on or open. Once it's open, your camera can see what's in front of. And now what you have to do is make sure you just hold the white card or white paper in front of your camera, and once you hold it, what you do is simply select this option and click set, and it will automatically set the white balance. Now once go back again, camera, mics, exposure. Now exposure is another term for ISO in this case, so I go with manual exposure and I increase or decrease the exposure accordingly. That is set. What I'll do is I'll go back. I know this beeping noise is annoying, so let me go to setting, setup, and go to settings in submenu and turn off the beep. Now it is less annoying, sorry for that. Now let me close it and go back to camera and mic again, and here exposure is set in manual as per the requirement. Focus, by the way, these manual settings only be used if you know what you're doing, and scene by scene you might have to make some adjustment into these settings. So if you don't want to go in that path, and if you are just run and gun kind of guy, then avoid these settings and make sure everything is on auto. Now let me check the focusing. So focusing, I usually keep it auto because it's easier. Iris means, another name of iris is aperture value. I set to 1.8 so I can get nice shallow depth of field, but in your case you can set to high aperture if you want to cover most of the areas in the frame. But I want to focus to particular areas or objects in my videos, then I will just set it to 1.8, which is lowest f-stop, means high aperture value, and it will allow more lights to get into the camera and that way my video would be brighter as well. So once I set that one, I go back again and go to shutter speed, and if I set ISO and aperture manually, I prefer to set shutter speed manually as well. So shutter speed, usually I set double the number of the frame rate. So remember, before I told you there are two frame rate options. It was showing 25 frames per second and 50 frames per second. So if I set it to 50 frames per second or 50 frame rate, then I set it to 100. And if I set my videos to 25 frame rate, then I set it to 50. So as per the settings of the frame rate, you set accordingly. So because right at this time I set it to 50 frames per second, I will change this one to 100. Now once I set that, Rolex would be okay. I don't want to touch that option. Now second in sub menu is camera settings, scene selection, I don't touch it, picture effects, I don't care, fader, I don't care. Third option is smile sensitivity, normal smile is okay. Now microphone options. So this is the built-in zoom mic. So if you zoom in your video, the microphone quality or the built-in microphone, it will increase the quality and focusing. This option is good if you are zoom in zoom out a lot, but I usually keep it off. Wind noise reduction, if you are shooting outdoor and if it's a lot of wind, then this option can be helpful. So if you are shooting on windy day, make sure you turn it on. Microphone reference level, I set it to normal. Now once microphone settings are done, go to last option, which is shooting assistance. So my button is okay. You can set the different buttons here, but I would like not to touch anything. So I just go back. Grid line. Grid line can be helpful in many cases. So I just turn it on and it gives me nice reference grid here. So I know where to focus the subject or where to set the subject in my videos. The last option was display setting, and display settings I'll leave it to auto, and that's it. Go back and close it, and that's it. These are the professional video settings of Sony Handycam. Hope you enjoy watching this video, guys. Please thumbs up to this video and subscribe to this channel by hitting the bell icon as well. That way you will get notified for future videos and it encourages me to make more and more YouTube videos. Till next time, if you have any questions or suggestions, feel free to comment me in the comment box below and I would love to answer you as soon as possible. Thanks for watching. See you next time. Take care. Bye bye.